I kind of jumped right into that bold star category, and I'm ready to embrace it now that I'm here at Viva. Sinabi ko sa management that wala akong restrictions when it comes to roles. Ready ako for anything. Yes, I'm ready to claim it. Ready na ako. I mean, dati hindi naman, I was more unwholesome and I didn't really want to show my body. That wasn't really my branding. Pero ngayon, branding ko talaga. I mean, especially after Love at the End of the World, wala akong damit for 70% of the film, right? So I kind of jumped right into that bold star category, and I'm ready to embrace it now that I'm here at Viva. Sinabi ko sa management that wala akong restrictions when it comes to roles. Ready ako for anything, to take on any sort of challenge. I just told them that, you know, I want to work hard and give everything I have as an actor. Well, actually, sinabi ko kay Boss Vic, I mean, I'm willing to do everything. Like, if you have a role for me and you feel like it's a good fit sa akin, go na. I mean, wala akong restrictions when it comes to acting for the most part. I mean, the great thing about Viva and Boss Veronique is they're really aware of my branding as Nico Locco. So I am a corporate host as well and a professional host. So it's kind of keeping that balance, I think, Alan. Pero I mean, in terms of butt exposure, mga pumping scenes, mga sex scenes, pretty open ako dyan. I mean, I didn't do wala akong sex scenes sa Love at the End of the World, right? Just hubad lang. And full frontal scenes. Marami yan. Pero wala pa akong sex scenes. Meron akong sex scenes sa Sabado, yung nanalo ka ng Best Actor Award. But that's pretty much as bad as it gets, or not as bad, as risque as it gets, siguro. That's the right term. Going forward to Viva Max, I'm super aware ako sa content nila, Alan. And syempre, before I sign the contract, I mean, gets ko yung mga content nila. So I think it's very in line with how I'm trying to brand myself now, and wala naman just restrictions in terms of nudity, other than, I mean, within reason naman. But open ako sa mga sex scenes and daring roles. Definitely sex scenes with men. I mean, kasi it's, I mean, marami akong sex scenes with women in real life. So it's siguro that would be a very organic thing to attack. And I mean, when I'm on set, it's not, I don't really have this attraction for the girl. I just see it as a professional job. Like, I'm just doing my job as an actor. So it's not like na turn on ako or anything like that. Kahit sexy siya or she looks great, I'm more so focused on, I'm just in the character talaga. So if the character's turned on, then the character's turned on. But with men, I haven't done sex scenes with men before on screen. Diba? So Love at the End of the World, I just did a kissing scene with Gold Azeron underwater. So I wouldn't really consider that a sex scene with a man. So I'm not sure. I think it would be the same. I mean, the thing I did with Gold and Love at the End of the World is I just actually pictured him as a woman, because he actually has sort of mga female traits, right? So I tend to do that. I call it substitution. It's a thing in acting. So I'm usually substituting the person for somebody that was in my life when I was younger. So good, I would do that if I was in a scene with another man. But for sure, hindi ako mahihirapan. Laban lang. I've never been worried of being pigeonholed. And I think another word for pigeonholed would be typecasted. That's the word that you're trying to throw out there. Actually, like, let's just use John Arcelia, for example, right? We can say that he's been pigeonholed as a contributor dito sa Pinas. I say that's lagi siya my roles, usually is contributor or the bad guy. And he's known for that though. Like that's his discarte. When you think of John Arcelia, you think of Contrabida, the badass uh, antagonist, right? So gusto ko mag-pigeonhole, like pigeonhole on. I hope that Viva pigeonholes me as Nico Locco, as if they want to do the bad boy, sexy habadero na guy. Let's bring it on. Let's do it. I mean, that's kind of my peg, right? So we really have to stick to our peg because that's what works on screen. So if I can be known for that, sure, I would totally be okay with that.